Hello everyone! I'm Ian the Jelly Donut of Please Remember Everything, and welcome back to Sonic Generations. Last time, we went to Chemical Plant and rescued Amy. Me discussing Sonic 2 and all it means to the franchise and to me. This time, we go into a level from a game that I think is the real start of the series. Well, not real start of the series, that's a little ridiculous. But if you're going to play a classic era game, I recommend this game the most. We're in Sky Sanctuary from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I think, is a very iconic game. I think when you think of the classic era Sonic games, this Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the one that you think of. At least for me. Knuckles has been a mainstay ever since. Angel Island still gets brought up today. That was cool. I've died. First out of the project, but yeah, there was just so many iconic bad. Egg Robo, like we're fighting here, their iconic bad mix. Iconic is the word I would use. And I think it's a really good game. And the reason it's called Sonic 3 and Knuckles is because, well, it's technically two games. You see, they had so many ideas for the third Sonic game that they had to split it up between Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. I always love doing that trick. But basically what would happen is you got Sonic 3, right? And Sonic 3 had its own place to insert a cartridge. You would insert Sonic and Knuckles, and that would be the full package of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Because it was the full experience. And this brings me to something. So, to my knowledge, I'm not big with the fandom. But actually, that's better saved for the next level. But something I want to mention is one of the reasons why I like this franchise is that it's always ambitious, regardless of whatever quote-unquote era you're talking about. You'll find entries that you'll try to do something new or try to expand on things. And, Sonic 3 introduced an entire mythos that would go on to inspire the first game, the classic era Sonic Adventure, which we will get to. But, Angel Island had its own, not necessarily culture, but its own mythos, and the Master Emerald that Knuckles was guarding had its own, Sure, the plot was it's seeked out by Dr. Eggman, go stop him, as is the norm for the classic era. But there was this whole implied story of Knuckles being the last of his kind, and a lot of things from Sonic Adventure, a game I really do like, got set up here, and I've gotta appreciate Sonic 3 and Knuckles for that.
The platforms are falling apart! You'll have to hurry!
I don't know why! What you're saying it like that was like, the platforms are falling apart! It sounds like the Spider-Man thing.
I'm going to die!
I'm going to die! I don't know why that caught me off guard, but yeah. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, if you couldn't tell by my absolute rambling, is my favorite in the Sonic original trilogy. And, real quick, that to next rank Perfectler, you only get an S rank if you do not die. Alright, it is right behind that. It has to be a perfect one run if you want the S rank. Oh, we got a song! I'm gonna save that for later because... No, officer, I didn't go into the same act. What are you talking about? Anyway, let's do Act 2. I still haven't equipped upgrades yet, crap! I will do that in the next episode. Dude, I promise. Because we'll be getting to what all the ranks and all that stuff do for you in the next episode. Ah, I missed those. Oh god, I got shot point blank in the face! This is also one of my stages from this game, too. All the bouncing platforms, all the alternate paths.
You can also perform freestyle tricks with rainbow rings.
I can also just die. If you start over, you reserve your S rank. Anywho, back where I was in the original trick ramp.
Trick jump panels.
Yeah. Let's see. Also, something really funny about Sonic 3. What if I told you that's the first game Tails could fly?
Also perform freestyle tricks with rainbow rings.
Yep, in Tails' debut game, he can't fly. He is completely a frickin' heck. He is completely a clone of Sonic the Hedgehog. What? I'm gonna get the game over, aren't I? There! Oh gosh, I keep wanting to use X to stomp. But that was the boost in the original game, and it's the homing attack in this game. The new controls are confusing me a little bit. Anyway, this stage actually has a brand new enemy. I mean, you briefly saw it before I decided to unceremoniously kill it. But it's the rocket egg robos, the ones that shoot missiles. They are completely unique to this game. Hey, we have not seen, they are not in the original. One of the very few times Generations does that, and I'll be sure to point it out a bit as we go through. There's not all wholly original to Generations. I mean, this level design obviously is wholly original. Oh, and so was the white color palette. It was a more yellowish color in the original. I liked this change. I think the yellow would have looked a little, I don't know, a little tacky in 3D. I'm kind of glad we don't have to go through the P ruins. Another fun ultimate path there. There, I don't want to die again. I'm just not gonna touch the animal stick. Anywho. Yeah. I don't know, I don't like being one of those people that nitpick absolutely everything in a game. I think y'all pretty much know that about me at this point, if you watch me at all. Can I get out of the spiky place? Thank you. I was trying to be fancy with then I get to the other side, but I just need to stop goofing around. I haven't played this game in a little bit, could you tell?
The floor here looks like it could give way at any moment. Stay on the sections that look stable.
This is a cool part, extending the brave that was in the last level. And that's Sky Sanctuary.
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed it. Now let's get some payback on that monster.
Ha! Get in line, knucklehead. All right.
What is this place? It's so white and creepy. I've never seen anything like it. Challenge Act gates have appeared. New challenges await you in each act. There are 5 challenges each in Act 1 and Act 2 for a total of 10 challenges. An icon is shown next to each challenge gate that shows what kind of challenge awaits you. Got over number 8, got over number 9, and 10, and 11. Knuckles! Is not Sonic's first rival, we'll be getting to him. But he was kind of, Sonic vs. Knuckles was kind of the OG rivalry of the series. He was tricked by Eggman, that Sonic was going to steal the Emerald instead of him. And that's how one of gaming's most iconic frenemy rivalry started. These two were not on good terms before. And he likes grapes. And to show that these trees behind him have grapes. So, Knuckles is one of my favorite characters. It makes sense for him to be in this in this level, well, just because of how important he was to that story. And admittedly, a lot of the story was in the manual. The aforementioned trickery and things like that were in the manual. Well, although in Origins, they do make small cutscenes to, bridge the gaps between them a bit and show what's going on without you having to read the manual. Which is nice. Nice, and they're really well animated. I recommend you go look them up. Anyway, one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite stages from one of my favorite games. Next time on Sonic Generations Redux, I finally equipped some dang skills, and we head into the Challenge Acts, where I discuss some other features of the Sonic series that aren't related to the games in this adventure. I really didn't want to say game there. Anyway, I'll see you then.